top lightning started it last weekend.
First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera is here. Dave, we have some storms on the way this weekend, and we need that moisture.
We do, and I've been watching that area down there. I grew up in Pueblo, and Beulah's like about 20 miles outside. It's such a beautiful community right at the base of the mountains down there. So it's a rough, when it's a dry year, it's rough down in that location down there. So I thought I'd take a look at the satellite to start you off at what's going on. There's the Beulah Valley right in the middle of your screen. They've had some kind of dry, gusty thunderstorms kicking up, which is exactly what we don't need in a fire like that. Thankfully, not much in the way of lightning at all, but you can see the clouds from that just pushing through that area down there. In the meantime, we have quite a few clouds that are pushing across the northeastern quadrant of the state here, and now we're starting to see some thunderstorms come to fruition here with a little bit of rain. We got one just outside of Greeley, northern Weld County, a few more around Holyoke out here. Those are really windy. They could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour out of some of those. Same with the ones north of Lyman as well. And in the Denver metro area, we take a little closer look. We've had a few of these high base, dry, gusty storms. In fact, one went through the downtown area with one little rumble of lightning, but not much in the way of rain at all. Just some wind to dry things out. We've got a line of storms south of Granby pushing towards Boulder County. So Boulder, Longmont, maybe even North Broomfield. You might feel the effects of that. Same deal. Once they get over the I-25 corridor, they're losing a lot of their water, and gusty winds is the main feature here. A good thunderstorm right over Steamboat right now as we come to you. And we've had a line of storms just south of Meeker here. Briefly, it was a severe storm with some flooding rains. It has weakened in intensity, but you can see there's a lot of lightning just north of I-70 with those showers and thunderstorms moving through. Now, how about the weekend? We've got a little stationary front over northern Colorado here, high pressure over Texas. Now, that front overnight tonight into tomorrow will dip over eastern Colorado, so we've got a cool down coming our way tomorrow, but at the same time, around this high, almost an early monsoon-like pattern showing up where the winds are reversing direction and coming out of Mexico. That'll provide us for moisture for afternoon showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. And the same thing again on Sunday. The cooler air retreats somewhat, so it'll be a warmer day, but we can still see thunderstorms fire up in the afternoon and evening on both Saturday and Sunday. So let's write it out for you. Most of the bigger thunderstorms over northern Colorado here tonight, pushing through. Wind the main factor out of most of these storms. Tomorrow morning, might have a few clouds from Denver out over the northeastern plains. We'll start out partly sunny. Late morning, midday, sunshine, and then thunderstorms kicking up in the mountains and the eastern plains. Now, there is the possibility one or two of these storms over Denver tomorrow afternoon and evening could have some heavy rain. Not looking for severe, but we could have pockets of heavy rain. And then once these storms get over the southeastern quadrant of the state down here, they are really going to energize in the heat of the day. So we could have severe thunderstorms with hail down here in that part of the state. And that's the outlook for a marginal risk, 1 out of 5 down there. But we could still see some pretty good thunderstorms kicking up in that part of our state. Overnight tonight, we'll be in the 40s in the mountains, mainly 50s and 60s down low. Highs tomorrow, the heat is on out there on the western slope. 90s from Rangeley, Grand Junction, all the way into the Four Corners. And then 70s and 80s in the mountains and the eastern plains. So a real nice cool down, a relief from the heat coming tomorrow with 82 in Loveland, 80 in Golden, and we should be about 82 in Castle Rock and Centennial. Up there in Weld County, low to mid 80s, Hudson, Keensburg, all the way up through Greeley, Alt, and none tomorrow. So a much more comfortable day. We just got to watch out for those storms in the afternoon. 92 on Sunday, isolated storms, but a few of those could have some hail across the eastern plains, so we'll watch for that. And then 91 on Monday with afternoon storms. We pull it back down into the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the 4th of July. Everybody's wondering about that. It's looking good right now, mostly sunny and near 90 on Thursday of next week. So it's going to be a great holiday.
Yeah, get out those grills and go outside and enjoy. All right, Dave, thank you so much.